Senator Eric Schmitt. Senator, thank you for joining us tonight. Could we be stumbling into a nuclear provocation here if this continues?
Well, I think this decision by the Biden administration, I guess leaning on our other allies, is a breathlessly dangerous and irresponsible move. And I think you have to, when you peel back the onion, what's the reason for it? One is, I think they're trying to provoke an overreaction so they can have permanent war. And that's a very dangerous thing. The other thing that's happening here, Laura, too, I think this is the last gasp of a dying, permanent Washington foreign policy blob that's been wrong about just about everything for 20 years. They know the end is coming. They know the end of their Wilsonian adventurism is ending because Donald Trump is about to usher in a new era of American realism where American priorities are first and foremost, and we seek diplomacy and resolution here. But I think the Biden administration wants this to continue. They're trying to tie Trump's hands. It's very dangerous and irresponsible, but I think ultimately Trump's going to get peace here.
Well, Senator, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, who oversaw the whole Afghanistan withdrawal so brilliantly, he said today that he thinks Putin's just bluffing. Watch.
We've known for several weeks that they were revamping their policy on use of nuclear weapons. But at this point, no, I don't see an indication that there's an imminent intent to use nuclear weapons.
That's really reassuring. Now, you should look at the headlines in Sweden, where people are stockpiling food. People throughout Europe are concerned about a Russian attack on NATO countries. People are freaking out in Europe because of this.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get an escalation here in the waning days of their administration. Instead of exiting gracefully, understanding that their plan hasn't worked, this is ultimately the fact, Laura, is this isn't going to really change anything on the ground. This is a war of attrition. Russia has more arms, a greater industrial base than Ukraine does, and ultimately more people. But what it will do is try to Trump-proof their foreign policy, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to affect it measurably. I think Trump comes in, gets peace, but this is dangerous on behalf of the Biden administration.
Senator, thank you very much. Good to see you tonight.